I've seen a few of these now with teenagers. They're called online frenzies. You might know them as well. They're posts on social media that encourage disruption and disorder in the real world. And now a BBC investigation has found that they're being driven by the social media app TikTok. Former employees say TikTok isn't tackling the issue for fear of slowing down the platform's growth. BBC Verify's Mariana Spring has been looking into it.
Like everybody else on TikTok, I'm obsessed with this Idaho murder case.
What connects false accusations of murder in the US?
4 students were brutally stabbed to death.
Amateur sleuths turning up in a British town, and antisocial behaviour and vandalism in UK schools. The answer is they are all examples of TikTok frenzies identified by the BBC. When you post a video on TikTok, it can be pushed to users everywhere on the For You page at a speed and scale that doesn't seem possible on other social media platforms, creating a frenzy of posts. Former employees and creators have told me how this design means people are seeing videos they normally would not see and being incentivised to behave in a harmful way to produce more popular content.
The search for mum of 2, Nicola Bulley, continues 8 days after she went missing.
Nicola Bulley's disappearance earlier this year shocked the UK. An inquest ruled the 45-year-old died by accidental drowning, but conspiracy theories exploded on TikTok, with police saying it interfered with the investigation.
Hello. Hi. Lovely to meet you.
Heather ran one account, racking up millions of views posting about the case, having never shared content like this on TikTok before. In one video, she falsely suggested footage of Nicola leaving the house on the morning of her disappearance was really her friend Emma. It received 3.6 million views.
Whenever you post something and it gains traction, TikTok will send you little emails of encouragement telling you that you've received this many views, you're a hit. If you post something and you receive a lot of positivity from it, I think that can definitely change your behaviour, whereas before you might not have had that level of empowerment or entitlement.
Heather seemed to really regret becoming caught up in this frenzy, and she told me that without TikTok, she just doesn't think she would have participated in this way.
When you're seeing video after video after video of the same content on the same topic, it's very easy to just think, well, I can join in on that and I'm just another person. I've had to remind myself these are other people's lives, and it's not just a video that's going to go nowhere. It's potentially going to blow up in your face, and then you are accountable.
Lucas, not his real name, is one of several TikTok ex-employees I spoke to for answers about these frenzies.
They grew so fast that they couldn't possibly keep up with or predicted every single way the app was going to go. And in general, they don't want to. They don't want to stand in the way of entertainment growing quickly on their platform. It's about money. The more users they have on the platform spending more time watching videos, they can sell more ads, sell them for a higher price. It's probably the most addictive platform that we've encountered yet, and I think that's a real danger, especially because of how young the audience is and how impressionable they are.
TikTok told the BBC, our platform reflects conversations happening up and down the country and in the media. Our recommendation system is designed to prioritise safety, suggesting a range of content, proactively interrupting repetitive patterns, and reducing the reach of videos containing unverified information. Prioritising safety is not only the right thing to do, it makes business sense. Speaking to ex-employees and users, it seems that these frenzies are difficult to keep up with, and it's hard to know when and where the next one will happen. Mariana Spring, BBC News.
Let's take you to Mariana now, who is in the newsroom for us. I'm always so fascinated by your investigations, Mariana, and this one is no different, because I myself have seen quite a few of these frenzies with my kids. You've investigated some other ones, though, that have had real-world impacts. Tell us about them.
I have, and thanks for having me, Lucy. So as part of this investigation, I looked into 4 incidents of frenzies in particular, where TikTok appeared to be driving disproportionate engagement to these topics, and that was then connected to harmful behaviour offline. So just earlier, you heard about the disappearance of Nicola Bulley here in the UK and the frenzy on TikTok around that. But also there were these murders in Idaho, Moscow, a place actually I hadn't heard of before in the US, before it popped up on my TikTok feed, and my TikTok feed was absolutely inundated with it. 4 college students lost their lives during a kind of horrible attack at their student home. 2 roommates survived. And again, a similar frenzy like the Nicola Bulley case unfolded in that situation, with people even turning up at the scene, false accusations of murder, and witch hunts, effectively, of people who they accused of being involved in this. And then I also looked at the way that TikTok and these frenzies can further inflame situations that are already unfolding. Think back to to those riots that happened in France and that started after a teenager was shot dead by police back at the start of the summer. The riots that ensued, would have happened without TikTok. But what I heard from speaking to TikTok users and then also from speaking to mayors, officials and other people who were seeing this, one mayor in particular in a town called Viry-Châtillon, is that the level of violence seemed to be kind of more intense, more extreme than they'd experienced before, and that this seemed to be spreading to unusual places. And that was put down by these users and by this mayor to TikTok. They feel as though TikTok allowed it to spread in this way and to escalate, with users wanting to participate, one-up each other, and show how they could set fire to a bin and then set fire to a bus, and it could kind of reach these whole new levels. So it's one of those things where I just keep spotting kind of more and more frenzies that are unfolding and occurring, and it's been really important to kind of speak to particularly former staff, people who worked at TikTok, as well as users, for answers about what's really happening and how this happens on TikTok because of the way it's designed and its algorithm.
Mariana, great investigation. Thanks so much.